Hi beauty babes and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do a get ready with me today because I haven't done one in absolutely ages, and I'm just going to use some of the products. I'm going to use some of them for the first time today, but I'm also going to do some that I'm using quite a lot at the moment, but I thought I'd just do like a get ready with me. So I'm basically going to just do my makeup and yeah, all we'll do is talk over while I'm doing it. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, so starting off, we're going to prime the skin, and we're using the Revolution Skincare Superfruit Extract. Now, I have cleansed, toned and moisturised, as I always do, but I'm using this as a primer because it is dual action. You can use it as a serum, plus obviously a primer, and this will leave a glow to your skin. Next up, we're using Revolution Pro, and this is the under eye primer in Hydrate, and I love this because it is just leaves your skin beautiful. Next up for foundation. Now this is Tarte, and it's Shape Tape, and it's hydrating foundation, and I am in light sand. Now I'm not sure if this is a little bit too yellow for my skin. I don't know, you guys tell me what you think. I mean, the end result is quite nice, but when I look at my skin now whilst I'm putting my makeup on, it just does look a little bit yellow. Obviously it's going to oxidise. Now while I'm doing this, it is a beautiful foundation in the sense that she goes on nice, she blends in nicely, you know, she's got a lovely colour, and it does have a feeling of being full coverage. But as she dries down on your skin, you'll see what I mean in a moment. As she dries down, she starts showing the underneath, so like obviously where I have my redness, it keeps popping through. So I did find that I had to try and apply several times to get the coverage that I really wanted. Now I wouldn't necessarily go out wearing makeup this caked. This is just like a get ready with me. Oh, bit of hair stuck. Anybody else get their hair stuck in their foundation and then end up looking like they've got really grey hair? I always try and put some of my eyelids as well because I always think it's good as a primer. Yeah, so we're just blending that out, and I am using my Juno sponge, which is a microfiber sponge which feels like velvet. It's really good. So I'm just doing my nose because I have freckles and redness on my nose. I do find that it peeps through. So there is another foundation that Tarte do, and it is like a super matte one, and I did actually try this, but I'll show you later on in the video what actually happened. But yeah, here we go, we're just blending. Try to just tap it into the skin. I've tried stippling it in. I mean, it's a lovely colour and I do really like it. And I did have this other foundation, but unfortunately it smashed. I was carrying my makeup into the kitchen and I dropped it and it smashed, which was very disappointing. So there we go. I love the colour on that now as that's oxidising. So we're now going to do the eyes. We're now priming the eyes. We're now using the Revolution Prime and Lock Primer. I've tried to put it on and then use my fingers to blend it out, because it's not one of these primers that you can use as a full coverage to blot out any little veins or any pigmentation. This is just a primer just to hold the eyeshadow. You can't use it to enhance any pigment. You can't use it to enhance any bright colours. And I did find this quite difficult to use compared to the cut crease canvas. So now I'm using, this is Benefit, as you can see, and it's the Complexionista. It's a little gift I got at Christmas, and this that I'm using is the Boing Strength Concealer, and it's in colour number 1. And then another little gift from Christmas time, which is Beauty Bakerie, and this is a flower, so it's like a banana powder just to go in and set. This was actually in Boots as a gift set, and I was able to get hold of this with my points. It was so cheap. I think I paid £13, and I got the brush, I got the flower, I got a beauty blender, and I also got a mascara. Now we're going to lock all that in place with a setting spray, and this is I Heart Revolution Cookies and Cream. And then for brows, most of you know I absolutely love the Revolution Pro eyebrow cushion. Now I've gone into ebony because I was using chocolate, but I do find that the ebony is much closer to my hair, and I'm using, the little brush I'm using is a Zoeva brush, which an extremely good friend gave to me, bless her. It's an eyeliner brush, and it is so fine you could cut with it. It's just, yeah. So as you guys know, I just do my eyebrows. I don't do Instagram eyebrows. They don't suit me. I'm 45 years old. I don't need to carve out my brows. I just try and enhance them a little bit. You know what us like, us oldies but goodies. We don't necessarily want to look like we're going out night clubbing on the pool. And not only that, I find it's just too much work. I mean, I don't know, you know, how people have the time to sit there and spend an hour just doing on their eyebrows. I'm just thinking I'd much rather be doing something else. I love playing with makeup, but doing brows is not necessarily one of my favourite things. Although I do like to see them when they're done. So yeah, we're just going to go in and just bring some lines in. You can see the difference though, can't you? It does, I think it makes you look younger. I just think that if I didn't do my brows and I left them as they were, they look like I'm an old lady gone grey. I mean, I know I'm an old lady and I know I'm going grey, but I'm not going that grey, so it is nice just to touch them up a little bit. Can we talk any more about my brows? I mean, you know, I should just call this video Janice talks about her brows and does some other makeup as well. So now we're just brushing it through just to even it up. Oh, look at that foundation line on her neck. God, if I went out like that, people would think that I hadn't washed for a week. God, it's right Norfolk there. Right, now, oh, we're carrying on with the brows as well. So this is from Benefit, and it is Give Me Brow. And this was also in a gift set that my hubby bought me for my birthday, which was really nice because it had got a hula bronzer, it had got the She Bangs mascara, or Bang Bang, but it's amazing. It really is. It's one of my favourite mascaras. Although I haven't used it on any videos as yet, I do use it at home. So what do I do now? Right, so we're going to go back in, we want to contour. Oh, I'm going to use a Hoola bronzer. Just a little bit. I tried using the Hoola bronzer light and I find it's too light, and I didn't know there was anything that could possibly be too light for my skin, but it was. So the Hoola bronzer is a little bit dark. Hello Winnie, don't step all over my computer. Thank you, can't see a thing. I do apologise. So we're just blending that out. Will you come up here and give me a cuddle? Oh, rubbing around the computer. So yeah, try just to give me some cheekbone definition. You know what it's like. So, and then I'm sitting there thinking, well, what do I do now? Oh look, I've got a bit on my forehead. But I wonder if I noticed that. Oh yeah, I've noticed it, so I've just blended that out. I always think that just gives a little bit of life to your face, a little bit of colour after you've got foundation. Now we are using my most favourite ever blusher by Milani. And this is a baked blush, and it is in the Luminoso in 05, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. It's like my favourite ever blusher. It's just lovely peach colour, and it has a lovely glow to it as well. So if you're a fan of matte, you might not necessarily like this. It's not over the top, but it is nice. So you have got a little bit of like highlight effect on there, but yeah, it is just absolutely amazing. I love it. It is like my everyday go-to blusher, and you have a little mirror in there as well, which is good. So yeah, she's mega gorgeous. And this, wow, this highlighter, oh, this is Blissful by Ofra, and it's just like, just watch this, watch this. Have you ever seen anything like it? It is just so pretty. I have this and I have Rodeo Drive, which is equally as stunning. I mean, you know, it's like, this is traffic stopping highlighter. You walk across the road, you're gonna stop traffic. I mean, look at that. Shing, love it. Absolutely love it. So I'm just putting it on all over my cheek. I would bathe in it if I could. So put it on the tip of my nose, so it looks like I've been a bit swimming. And then on my cupid's bow, and there, yeah, I think I put a bit too much on there. And then on my chin, like a little bit on my chin, and then just above my brow. I always think, I like having shiny things on my chin. There you go. Yeah, I was impressed, and I still am impressed and blown away. So, there you go. There you go. So I'm just buffing that in now, just so that it blends across. Because at the end of the day, you don't want any harsh lines. Even on the highlight, you need it blended. Looks much better. Oh no, I'm having another go now. Yeah. Oh, look at me. Yeah, do the end of the nose. Yeah. So now we're going to do eyes, and this is Sample Beauty, and this is the Particle Shift palette. I can never ever remember the word. So I'm using this beige colour just to go in on my crease, and then just blending it out. Can't tell you the names of these because there are no names. So, and then we're going to use this lovely, I'm going to go for the orange. Now look at this. Wow. I mean, wow. So blend. Yep. Camera's still there, lovely. So as you can see, the other eye is magically doing itself. So now you can see a colour that you can't actually see because I didn't quite get it in view, but I think it is the same colour. I'm just blending that through, and that is just so good. And then you've got this peachy colour, which is just underneath the purple. So I really like this. I think this look is, the shades are just beautiful. And my shirt that I'm wearing, so we're going to go with another colour? Oh yeah, we're going to go in this mustardy colour. Yeah, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just popping that all across the lid, just blending as you do it. Yep, you do like a tangerine. And then yellow. So I think we're going to be doing a sunset look here. just to give that yellow effect. You don't want too much yellow on there, just to blend out and stop any harsh lines. And then white, just to, again, soften that edge. Can you see how using that lighter colour really softens that edge and blender? And then going right into, now that reminds me of like a red grapefruit or blood orange. I love how my other eye is just magically appearing as it is. You know, very clever, isn't it? So just out in that outer corner. Oh, and then we've got this brown, and it is just literally on the outer corner, just to give it a little bit of definition. Now the only thing about this palette is there is no mirror, so obviously I'm having to use my little handheld mirror that is filthy, but it does the job. And yeah, so we're just lightly popping that onto the outer corner. I'll obviously put some more on just to bring that over. And then a little bit more. Oh, we're going for it, look. Now I think this is actually a shimmer. If you look, it's one of the only shimmers in that palette. And it is really pretty. Can you see? It's very, very pretty. So then we're going to go back in with the yellow. And again, blend, blend, blend. I've done this because of the colour of my shirt, because you've got yellow and pink and orange in my shirt. I just thought it would look nice. So we're going to go in this maroony grape colour. And go in under the eye. And my reason for doing this was because there is none of that colour actually in the eyeshadow itself on the lid. So I thought this would be really good just to line my eye and make the eye pop. And then I'm popping some of the white in. So I'm using the fluid from, it's a fluid aqua seal from Revolution. And then we're using one of their pigments. And the pigments is in Overdraft. So I'm just mixing that together just to wet that up. And then we're just popping that on the lid. And bingo! This, can't see at the moment because my hand's in the way, but this really works. This really works. If you use aqua seal or the mixing fluid in with the pigments, look at what happens. And also you won't get it all over your cheeks either, because it won't drop because it's wet. So this is where the magic happens, and this is where you can't see it happen, but you can see what I'm doing. I'm just pressing that on with my finger. Look at that, guys. Look at that. So just to give you a little bit more, do you know, I could just pause this video and just look at that. I am so pleased with how that came out. My eyes look like molten metal, don't they? So I'm just tidying up the edges and then blending with a little bit more of that yellowy orange, and then going in with a skin colour again, just to blend out them harsh lines. It's quite an extravagant look for me to do, to be honest. And then going in with a very, very pale colour to illuminate the inner corner of my eye. Sorry, if you can hear something that sounds like a fan going, it's actually just finish it off with a bit more spray. So this is the Marc Jacobs pencil. It's actually the Highliner matte gel eye crayon eyeliner in brownie, number 43. And then this is a new Essence mascara that I tried, which is called I Need a Miracle. And this has Lash Tinting Complex, so it's volumizing and strengthening mascara. Get this in. Okay. It is mega cheap. Yeah, wow, indeed. I like that. Rather than mascara, it's Lash Tinting Complex. I do find my eyelashes are darker after I use this, so it has got like some tint in there that is actually dyeing my eyelashes. So you can see the difference between my eyes. So yeah, don't like it, do like it. And then we're going in with a lip pencil, and the lip pencil is by Neve Cosmetics. Now I was very lucky to be gifted this by a very lovely lady, and I can't even remember the name of it. I'll just find out. Let me just grab the information. It is Neve Cosmetics and it is Experimental M221, and I really like this. It goes with quite a few of my lipsticks that I use, but it's a Pastello lip liner. Very pretty. It's like a pink colour, and if you looked at it now, it's a lot shorter than that. And then for lips, we're going for NYX, and this is their Creamy Barrel lipstick, and this is in shade 529, which is Thalia, which is spelled TH. Thalia. I just really like this colour. I'm very into these colours at the moment. So there you go. That is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed that. Oh, and of course, one more thing. It's not a finished look at all, is it? Nope. One more thing, and this is one of the lip toppers from Revolution, and this is Fortune, and it's in the Jeweled collection. And this was kindly gifted to me. I'll tell you what, this is so pretty. If you pop this on and then use a flash from the camera over the top of it, you should see it. It looks like little jewels. It is so pretty. One of my favourite lip products ever. So there you go. This is me being really silly and posing for the camera. So there you go. Okay, so there you go. This is my finished look. I kind of think that the lipstick is wrong. I don't know, what do you guys think? I think the lipstick seems a bit wrong for the eyes. Just, when I was choosing the lipstick upstairs, I hadn't actually chosen the palette that I was using, and I hadn't chosen that I was going to do a warm look with a gold eye. Yeah, so, do you like it? I hope you liked it. Anyway, that was the Get Ready With Me. I've listed all the products down below so that you can get hold of them, and I will say the Tarte Tape Shape foundation is lovely, but there's not enough coverage. I wish there was more coverage. I did buy the more full coverage version, and unfortunately it's the wrong colour for my skin. And what I will do, I'll actually pop a video now quickly. I'll actually do like a little P&P so that you can see what I mean, that I look like an Oompa Loompa gone wrong. And I had to take it all off and start again. And that was like my impressions, my first impressions of that foundation. And it's supposed to be the same colour as what I've got on now. And I know that it's a little bit darker than what I normally have, but my skin is darker than what I thought it was. I've been wearing foundation for years, it's been too light. So I kind of warmed it up a little bit. But yeah, other than that, the products that I've used have been quite good. Apart from the primer, the eye primer from Revolution, I'm not particularly impressed with it. I don't think it's the best
primer that I've ever used. I think it's basically, they've rebottled the primer that they used to have and put it in a clear tube. And that's just my honest opinion. I could be completely wrong. But I don't particularly think it's brilliant. And I did use the little aqua drops to create this with the pigment. I would normally use the mixing drops, but I couldn't find them anywhere. But I will list them down below as well. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me on this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you again in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah. Ta-ta for now. Bye-bye. Bye.